And welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a while that I've been here, but I'm so happy to be back here and sharing with you all and coming together on this journey of financial freedom. So first and foremost, today we are going to be talking about needs versus wants. So we're going to differentiate what our needs are and what our wants are. So I want you to get a piece of paper and a pen, and I need you to write down 3 needs. Just think about what your needs could be. Write down 3 and also what your wants are. Just write another 3 of these items on a piece of paper. Okay, now let's look at your list. So what do you have under the needs and what have you written as your wants? If I'm to take a wild guess, I would say under the needs you would have written something like food, like shelter, like clothing. So basically these are essentials. These are the things that we need to live a life. So that means without food, life is going to come to an end at some point. And also clothing, we need to wear clothes. We can't go out. This is post Adam and Eve era, so we cannot go out and without wearing clothes. So clothes are quite essential. And also we realize that shelter is very crucial. You're not going to sleep under the bridge or sleep outside of a building, so shelter is crucial. So this is one way to ascertain what the needs are. They are quite essential. We cannot do without them. But the wants, on the other hand, they are good to have items. They are some things that you've dreamt of, like having a vacation in Maldives, like having a luxury car, like buying. So as a lady, I would say that a want for me right now, so there's this Ninja professional blender that I really want. So see, I did not say that I really need, because I actually have another blender that I'm using, but this Ninja professional blender, I want it because of the functionalities. I feel, oh, it's be good to have in my kitchen, to have this Ninja. There's a lot of buzz around it. So this is just an example of a want. To have another blender, if I decide to make this purchase, it's me spending money on a want. So aside so I need us to be able to differentiate between these two. And so it's not like we're saying don't spend money on wants or something. So if you're creating a budget, you're going to put in the essentials, but you also need to make allowance for your wants, like a takeout, like going out, dining with friends. So you need to actually put a budget to all these things, so that you are not a slave to money. You're not trying to please money at all times. So you need to actually create a budget for some of these wants. The crucial thing about this is you're not going to spend all of your life, all of your savings, buying so many things that you really do not need, because all these things are what could lead up to us being in a lot of debt at the end of the day. So why do I need to buy this, buy that, buy that? Oh, there's sales in this store, I'm going to buy it. Not really because you need all these items, but because you feel, oh, there's sales and I really love this brand. No, if it's not a need, then there is really no point spending a lot of money acquiring these items. So in another video, we'll talk about some of the sales gimmicks and how you can actually rise above all of them. So you really do not need to keep buying if they aren't things that are crucial and essential. This is the pathway to financial freedom, like we said. So for you to be able to get free in your finances, you need to be able to cut down on unnecessary expenses. And one of those things that we are discussing today is cutting down on spending a lot of money acquiring wants instead of our needs. So sometimes you look at your closet, you have so many items that you haven't even worn in 6 months, in a year, and you wonder, why did I make this purchase? Why did I buy this particular item? So I want you to look at your budget and a wish list. Your budget has your essentials. Your budget has Well, a little allowance for discretionary spending, like going out and having fun with friends. But your wish list are those things that you want to do, like have a dream vacation, go to Disneyland, go to spend a lot, acquire a luxury bag and the likes of it. This is your wish list. This list, you can actually use it during your birthdays or special events. I tell people that, oh, this is my wish list. Is there anything on this list that you want to sponsor? I'll be so glad to have you do that. So you can actually separate these things and figure out how you are going to get what you have on your wish list. By proper planning, you can actually save towards an item that you have in your wish list. So this will prevent you from making spontaneous purchase or impulse buying, and this is one way that we can save more. So here's the thing, it's okay to have wants. In fact, it's a natural human desire to buy things to make us happy. But the problem is when we start to confuse the wants with our needs. So you start to think that, oh, I need to get this new car for me to be happy, or I need to get the latest smartphone for me to be happy. Happiness comes from within. So I'm going to leave you with a quote by Theodore Roosevelt that says, comparison is a thief of joy. And that means that you constantly comparing yourself to others will only make you feel inadequate and unhappy. You need to understand that because Mr. A can get this item doesn't mean you also have to get the same item, especially when you cannot afford it yet. So two things I'll ask you to do is this: focus on your journey, focus on yourself. So in this financial journey, this financial freedom journey, you need to focus on yourself. So look at it this way: you cannot afford it yet. So that means you're not going to make yourself buy an item that you're not able to afford at the moment. Secondly, I would say practice gratitude. Gratitude in the sense that be grateful for what you have. Look at the things that you have. Focus on the things that you have already instead of focusing on those things that you do not have yet. Focus on those things that you have and be grateful for them. It's a journey. It's not a sprint, it's a marathon. So you're going to take it slow and steady while we plan for our future. And not just our future, the future of our children and the other generations that are coming after us. So thank you so much for taking our time to listen to me today. If you've really learned one or two things from this conversation, please hit the like button and also subscribe to my channel, and I will be back next time with something more exciting and more educative. Stay tuned. My name is Tomi and I'm so glad to be here. Bye.